And it's Tuesday. Alright, today I've got a new tool, and it's the ToolPro 185mm compound miter saw, and this is an 18-volt jobby. It comes in this range of gear. I don't have anything else, but this kit comes with a charger and a 4 Ah battery to get me started, and well, we're gonna have to find out how good it is. Alright, let's get into it. Instructions, and this looks like the material workpiece clamp charger. It's very compact. Well, battery's got some weight to it. It'll be interesting to find out what sort of cells these are made out of. Dust bag. Handle. Free styrofoam. Special styrofoam. They bagged it just in case, I don't know, something happens to this styrofoam that wasn't going to happen to the rest of the styrofoam. Here's something I like. When you're changing the angle, it has these grooves which lock in to this lever, which corresponds to when you change the angle, the most common cuts, like say 0, 15, 22.5, 31.6 or 45, it locks into straight away. However, if you want to choose your own angle, let's say for talk's sake, about here, it doesn't have to be in, you can still tighten with this, and she's rock solid. I like that, that's real quick. So if you're doing multiple cuts and you just want to swap, extremely well thought out. I must admit, this is my first miter saw, so I might be being impressed with an industry standard feature, but it's on here and it's implemented quite well from first impression, and I really like that. I like that a lot. The dust collection bag just sits here on the back. I'm not sure how efficient dust collection bags are just in general, but I dare say it's very easy to hook up a shop vac right on the back here, and they'll work 10 times better. It's got a fairly delicate-ish plastic lever for your safety to engage to let the guard come up, pull down, another dead man switch to actually engage the trigger here, slides back and forth. Altogether, for the type of jobs I see anyone using this for, it seems like it's going to hold up. The battery came with its factory charge, so bear in mind it is probably on its way out. Didn't come fully charged. That's in. I've used my trusty speed square, scored a line, and it's set to 0. But also keep in mind, this is the factory setting. I haven't zeroed it in any way, shape and form, whatnot. Alright, there's my LED line. It's nice and bright. So if I just use this and line it up best as I can with my eyes, that's pretty decent. Clamp it down. Now what I plan to do with this is I'm going to run a cut halfway down, and then we'll place the square on the side of the cut, and we'll see how straight this is straight out of the box compared to my straight edge. So alright, Houston, we're launching. that ate through that like butter. There was zero resistance there. Having said that, I expect this based on the circular saws I've used before in the battery range. There's a cut to the eye, looks dead straight, but we'll chuck the square and we'll have a look, eh? Alright, so this is the cut. You can see where my original line was. I put the laser right to the edge and you can see that that's what it's cut. Now I'll bring the square just to make sure. I'm right about there. So that is dead nuts on, which, see if you can see it a little bit better. I'm dead set impressed with. Straight out the box, magnificent. Now what I'll do is I'll try 45 just to make sure that it's not a fluke with the 0, and we'll see if we get the same results. Hard up. As you can see, just a small part of the line left. As straight as can be. What I suppose I should mention is, although this clamp did get in the way for that cut, you can remove this and place it in. There's another receptacle here, and then it's up to you where you clamp your workpiece. You can set that around, flip it, cut from that way. So the main reason I wanted one of these is because I do all my work with one of these. Now, this may have advantages, but also has disadvantages. This is highly mobile. If I need it, I can run around with it. However, this runs off battery too. So I can take this out to where I'm working. I can move it out the front of the house, the back of the house. I can, if I want to, go help my mate out with his flooring or whatever. I can chuck this in the ute, transport it easily. We don't have to worry about power, don't have to worry about anything. This can make miter cuts on the angles. You know, I can score up my line, I can attack it on the 45, but what I don't have is the rock solid fence. When I normally cut, I'm holding this in one hand, this in the other, to try and keep my straight edge, or if I'm on a 45 or whatever. I am limited to angles unless I want to get clamps out, clamp some sort of straight edge to the wood at, like, say that angle or that angle or that angle, and run it down. Otherwise, I'm relying on eye, and ask any supermarket checkout chick or checkout bloke or whoever you want to talk to. Humans are constantly getting replaced by machines. Why? Efficiency. This is going to be way more efficient than me with my clamps and my eye and all of that. So, even though this has got me through until today, this is going to make life a hell of a lot easier. The adjustment to change the angle on this is at the back. Now, it doesn't have the same lock-in feature, and you can only rotate it the one way. Not unlike this, but you'll just have to choose your direction of cut. This can rotate to up to 45. So we'll try out a cut 45 on 45 for the sake of it being brand new, and this will be my third cut, and it's going to be fun. I can feel it. This big arrow lever here is what locks in your cut, and it's got some nice built-in resistance, so when you actually want to set it, you can let it go and it's not going to fall sag on you. I'm quite impressed by that. Compact size of the battery charger I'm a big fan of. I've collected quite a few battery chargers now, and batteries with different tools and assortments, and I don't necessarily stick to the one color, the one brand. I've got quite an assortment. I've got Makita, I've got Bosch, I've got ToolPro now, I've got a Zito, I've got Hitachi. You know, I collect tool by tool basis. So my charging rack is getting full, which there is going to be a video soon of me reimagining my charging rack, so stick out for that. When I do upload it, I'll put a link up here. Comes assembled straight out the box. It's got an Allen key, which on one end is your hex key, the other end is a Phillips head screwdriver. You need the Phillips head for positioning your clamp, so it's handy that it's got a little onboard slot at the back. This really is a well thought out machine. I can't see it being treated right going wrong. Righto, for the recap. You can get this from Super Cheap Auto, and as you can see, it's currently going for $299 each. For that price, I think this is an awesome addition to this shop. The cuts are clean, it's torquey, it's ripping through everything I've thrown at it, which hasn't been hardwood or anything yet. I've only got scraps around, but I can just tell I'm going to really enjoy owning this. My initial use of this makes me feel like this is going to be the tool for the job to get everything I'm doing around home, in the shop, slight renovations, you know, the stuff we blokes get up to when the missus nags us. This is going to make it good, make it professional, and I can see this saving me hours of time compared to, you know, the layman way I used to do things. So, after my initial testing, did a couple of cuts, tried it out, saw how it works. The top 3 things that I really like about it are the laser guided line. That works phenomenally. I expected that to need calibration or working with or something. Straight out the box, perfect cuts. I love the quick setting when you change it from, you know, what degrees, the little slot. That's magnificent. I love the fact that you can change your clamp from side to side. Clamping was the main reason that using one of these takes so long. So the fact that you can have it mobile there, in and out, done, sorted, very happy with that. And I love the fact that it's battery, portable as hell. So there you have it. This is my initial thoughts. I've only just pulled out the box, had to play with it. Very impressed to begin with. I will be putting through its paces later, and you'll see videos. I'll probably link to a couple up here, whatnot. If you've got any thoughts, ideas, or questions about it that you want me to investigate, feel free to drop a comment down the bottom. I'll try and answer everybody, and definitely address questions or whatever in the future videos where I'm using this. I've just got a feeling this is going to be an alright one. So yeah, there you have it. I'm going to try and do a new tool every Tuesday, as the name would suggest. If I miss a week, spewing, what are you going to do about it? We've got some pretty cool videos coming up, so subscribe, stay tuned. Got a Dyson vacuum I need to fix. We've got another workshop update, just painted the floors, whole lot of stuff. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think, let me know what you want to know, anything you want me to test out, how you want me to put it through its paces. Let's talk, let's do it. Peace. Let's talk. You let me know, I'll get it done. Alright, catch you later.